We pulling?
Hey, I'm Zax, and this is Teros, one of the second bosses you can do in the raid. He only has one phase, and it's entirely single target. In this fight, there are 4 very important things you have to do to survive. Here's the quick version first. Number 1, everyone soak this big swirly circle on a random player. Number 2, people with these little circles split up evenly between the left and right side of the soak. Number 3, tanks aim the beam from the boss at pillars to break them. And number 4, everyone bait the cone at full energy to the same spot and dodge it in the same direction. Now for the more detailed version. When a random player gets this big swirly circle around them, everyone needs to move into it to help split the damage it does, and then quickly move out of the circle after it expires to avoid the aftershock on the ground. Ideally, the targeted player moves the circle a little closer to the boss so melee can easily soak it. Number 2. While soaking the big circle, a few random players will get these little circles around them. These players need to try to split up evenly between the left and right side of the circle while not overlapping with each other. This is because the little circles do damage to anyone inside them when the big circle expires, and they also each spawn one of these rock pillars, which leads me to number 3. When the current tank gets targeted by this beam from the boss, they need to aim it at some of the pillars to destroy them. However, destroying a pillar does raid-wide damage and applies a stack of a heavy dot to the raid, so you don't want to destroy too many pillars at once. That's why you have the little circle players split up between the left and right sides of the big soak, so you have 2 smaller pillar clumps that are easier to handle. And number 4. When the boss gets to full energy, he casts this giant cone toward a random player that one-shots anyone in it and leaves this bad stuff on the ground in 1/4 of the room. So, as the boss gets close to full energy, the entire raid needs to be standing in the same direction relative to the boss, and when the cone cast starts, everyone needs to move in the same direction that your raid leader should tell you before you start the fight. Some raid leaders like going left, some right, so just make sure everyone's on the same page, because if the raid gets split up, that's probably going to be a wipe. For the second cone specifically, you also want to make sure everyone is baiting it beside the first cone's stuff on the ground, because otherwise you could end up splitting the room with the ground stuff and you won't have a great place to dodge the third cone. Other than those 4 big mechanics, there's also some usual kind of generic mechanics. There's a big circle and melee to dodge. There are random swirlies to dodge, which on heroic also leave some more bad stuff on the ground. The tanks need to taunt swap after every 2 casts of the tank beam because it applies a stack of a 30% damage taken debuff for a while. And finally, there's a hard enrage after the 4th cone cast that wipes you real fast. And that's pretty much it. Here's a quick recap of the fight for you. By the way, our Patreon supporters get our guides early, so if you're interested in that, check out the link below. Shout out to them for even making these guides possible. See you next time.